Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another thing. Matt the Collector here. Today I want to talk about how I was wrong. Or talk about why I hadn't made a video in the past 2 days. And I don't like doing it. I don't like having to admit or, eating crow or anything. Who does, right? Who does? But here we are. Accountability, right? We said we're going to make a vlog. I hadn't made one in 2 days because I've been sitting here seeing what I've been missing out on. So the biggest thing is that I moved off of TCGPlayer after I just bucked it up for the past couple videos. The reason why is just lack of integration, man. I really wanted to, I tried everything I could to make it integrated. I was using a program called TCGTrack that did help, but it just didn't move as quick as I wanted my business to run. Without API being able to write in and take out inventory and stuff like that, it is just not feasible for me right now. Not with where I'm wanting to go. So we moved not only to eBay again, like I was the month before. So we did a solid month on TCGPlayer and we did good. We sold a lot of cards, but nowhere near the money that I was making on eBay. And not only are we on eBay, but we got into SortSwift, which everybody's been bucking up, that I was like, why is everybody talking about this? I'm not going to do it. Well, I did it. So I got on it, and it did not take me long to understand what I was missing out on. Like, ridiculous amount of integration between all kind of different platforms. So right now, we're trying out eBay, Manapool, and Misprint. Not too many people have moved to Misprint. I don't know why yet. I will find out for us or see how that goes. The only problem I had was one card sent over and it was not the correct card. So I already had to refund my first order on Misprint. Yeah. So it was a spinner egg from Pokemon Go and it said it was a Ditto. It's not a Ditto. I didn't do that. If I did, whoops. All right. So, there that is. So yeah, we have basically just done a 180 on kind of where we were going, So, and I don't want to make this a video that's just saying the same things everybody else is. I want to tell you from my perspective what the biggest thing was for me so far. So the reason I moved off of eBay from the get-go was because locally I couldn't sell to my people without feeling like they were paying the eBay tax. Right? And without having like a managed inventory, because that was my inventory. It was the eBay. Right? So whatever my eBay, that's what I had. Or at the time I was using TCG Automate to do that, which I don't think it's a bad program. I think that they're doing the best they can. I just did not like it as much as I like this one. So far I'll just load cards. This program figures out my pricing on which platform I want for each one, because each platform pricing is different, One of them has free shipping, the other one does, so you got to figure those things out. You figure out all those pieces and you put them together and it shoots it out for you. You don't have to do anything but load the card and put it in inventory. You scan the card, put it in inventory, it shoots it to where it needs to go, right? So eBay is a catch-all. Everything goes to eBay. And then you have Manapool, which is only Magic, and you have Misprint, which is only Pokemon. Right, so we can see kind of what's going to happen with that. Graded cards can go to eBay or Misprint. I don't know about graded with Manapool. I don't know if that's Manapool's thing. It might just be like a playable card kind of area, which is cool. We did a Manapool order. Easy. Nothing to it. You can do shipping from SortSwift. Great rate. Better rate than you get anywhere else, so, from what I've seen so far. You get your own website. Which is something that I was toying about and thinking, like you get a storefront through it that you can share with people. So that will probably be my go-to send people to shop from me kind of thing, is the storefront. And so I'm going to change my link in my link tree. So if it still says eBay on it, we're going to switch it over to the storefront because I think that I've got that figured out. If not, y'all order something. We'll find out. Like, by God, we're over here flying by the seat of our pants, which is how I like it. Yesterday, the day before we moved over everything, yesterday was the first full day on everything. We made $100. Hell yeah. Like, who doesn't want to make $100? I think that was before shipping, so and it was only like 5 or 6 orders. So I mean, it was a good day. As far as like profit wise for like a little small time dude, you know what I mean? And who knows? Sky's the limit from here. We got to kind of let this run its course. I know I said that with TCGPlayer, but man, I'm glad I changed real quick, because I'm glad I changed my mind, or something got into me to try this out, because this is a powerful software, guys. This is like the same type of software, like I guess that I've heard of, that stores used to use, called like Binder POS and stuff like that. Which will connect to everything and sell there. I know Binder will just still do TCGPlayer, and if I can get integration with TCGPlayer, I'd sell there too. The problem is I can't, and that's where it's at. You know, the seller protections aren't really there either. Like I noticed eBay said, like if you get it and it gets scanned, then you're covered. You know, no worries. TCGPlayer, you're kind of out there in the weeds. I think that doesn't happen enough. At least it doesn't happen enough to me. In this past month, I think I had one message that maybe someone didn't get their order. It was like a $10 order or something like that. But I mean, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what we were selling. So, I mean, no big deal. You lose that and you lose the shipping. But, I mean, for the most part, most of the cards you should be paying full market price for anyway if you're reselling them. So, I mean, there's some caveat there. But, yeah, that is basically what's been going on these past few days when I hadn't made videos. We have made the switch. We are running full speed at this thing, and I don't know where it's gonna go. I was thinking about selling off my bulk, but now that I've seen this, I will probably hold my bulk and just list it. You can make bulk lots with this system, and they go on your eBay, YouTube, eBay and stuff like that you can sell. Now I need to mess with like my configurations of my bulk lots, like maybe do like sets, to where you get like a 50 cards from a set with no duplicates and some reverse hollows. That for like $5. You know, like if you're wanting to start a master setup, because like I said, I love master sets, so maybe that'll be the way I go there. I'm not trying to do the gimmick V or anything like that. If you want to buy the V, buy the V. But like you get 50 cards for $5. I mean, there you go. It's a steal. 10 cents a card. I mean, come on. Makes sense, right? All day. So, yeah. I think that's where we're at. I think that's where we're going. I think that's the future. So, everybody strap in. See what's going on. We are going to push this thing just as far as we can and see what it does. I'm excited. Yeah, and if you're looking for cards, feel free to check out the website whenever I finally put it up there. It should be today. Maybe not immediately after this video, but today. And you guys have a great day. Drop back in, see how it's going. Check the video, subscribe. I'll let you know. I'm going to be 100% transparent, as I was in this video. I was stupid. Or stubborn. I guess stubborn is a better word. I was stubborn. And, yeah. We're going to roll with it. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.